Another day and another practice officially in the books for the Chicago Bears, and another practice where they continue to get more and more healthy, and we start to see the full offense with Caleb Williams, which is a massive thing to see. And obviously we're starting to see this offense become more and more acclimated, and they're getting better as each day goes on. In this video, we're going to break down all the news, the notes, the highlights, the observations from today's practice. Everything you guys need to know, we got you guys covered, from the injuries, who's back at practice, who caught some touchdowns today, someone's practicing in a new position. We're gonna break everything down that you need to know. Before we jump into the video though, do me a big favor, guys. Go follow all of the Bears media members on X, because I guarantee you will not regret it. They do such a good job, and sometimes it even feels like you're at practice, because they're going to post every single play. They're going to post some highlights. They're going to post everything. So go check it out if you haven't already done so. And again, you will not regret it. With that being said, let's kind of dive into the video and talk about what happened at the Bears practice today. So some of the guys who were on, some bikes not practicing today included Tyreek Stevenson, Andrew Billings, Kyler Gordon, Jaquan Brisker, Noah Sewell, Ian Wheeler, and Roschon Johnson as well. Those look like the players who were just out of today's practice. But we also saw a lot of guys come back to practice. The first set of offensive linemen out there today were Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, which is huge, Coleman Shelton, Ryan Bates, and Darnell Wright was also back at practice as well. So that is two big-time additions back out there with the offensive line. Nate Davis still out, but he should be back sooner rather than later. The defense we're going through, obviously having some guys out, but overall, we saw a lot of guys back in here healthy. Larry Borom was also getting some snaps at right tackle as well. So very interesting to see how this offensive line is going to continue to take shape as time goes on. Now, we could talk a little bit about the 2-minute drill. So they ended practice with some 2-minute drill today. Actually went pretty well. So basically down 20-17 at their own 30. You need to get down the field and put up some points, right? Started off with a Williams completion to DJ Moore and then Gerald Everett as well. I think Gerald Everett's a guy who's going to see a lot of playing time with his team just because of his verticality up the field, and his sense of being able to space the field as well, right? So I do like Gerald Everett within this offense, and obviously if he's playing in some 2-minute drill, expect him to see some, regular season action as well. So they did pick up a first down, and then drove down the field all the way until Cairo Santos was able to make a 48-yard field goal. He also made a 51-yard attempt as well. So Santos, good job hitting those field goals and tying up the game. Now, the Bears did actually show us some new things. Odunze, I think, could be, and according to a bunch of media members, he could be their starting punt returner. Obviously, DeAndre Carter could be in the mix as well, but I think during preseason, we're going to be able to really deep dive into, who's taking the majority of those punt return reps. And again, Odunze could be that guy. We talked about someone switching positions a little bit. Now, I don't know how full or how solidified this is, but Velus Jones taking more snaps at running back today than wide receiver. When they went through individual drills, he was with the running back. So again, very, very interesting point of practice today. Want to see how that continues to progress. Now, also, another thing to note is they're only in shells today. So not full pads, not full contact. But again, we're just a few days away from yet another Bears preseason football game. So that should be fun to see. The offensive line had a couple of penalties during red zone work today, so definitely not a good sign there. But again, you just have two brand new guys getting back into the lineup. The Bears actually released their first unofficial depth chart for the preseason game versus Buffalo. Looks like Caleb Williams will be playing, as well as DJ Moore and Keenan Allen. Odunze, Tyler Scott are listed as your top 4 wide receivers. You got DeAndre Swift, Khalil Herbert, and Roschon Johnson at 1 and 2. Brett Ripien and Tyson Bagent seem like they're in a battle for that number 2 QB job. Other than that, everything looks pretty much like we've seen over the past couple of days here. So we'll continue to monitor that going forward. What else can we say here? Oh, so when we got into some 11 on 11s, things started to ramp up. First play was a play action rollout. Caleb Williams threw one last second to Gerald Everett, who made a really nice one-handed grab. But I believe they called him out of bounds, so not really too sure if that counted or not, but now wait, before we get any further into the video, guys, do me a massive favor, hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Bears throughout the rest of the offseason. And I'm talking every single day of training camp practice, 1. 2, preseason football games. If you want to watch some Bears preseason and regular season games with me, make sure you follow my Twitch. We'll be live over there breaking down the film, watching the game with you guys. You can find the link in the description, or you can find it at Matty Dubs with 3 S's. Let's get back to the into the set 11 on 11 work. So Khalil Herbert had a nice little run up the middle, and then the third play was a long developing play to the left side. Caleb Williams throws into the end zone where DJ Moore streaks over and comes down with it. A great throw by Caleb Williams, and even better catch by DJ Moore. But honestly, I think the one thing to take away from Caleb Williams so far is his decisiveness and also the ability to throw with anticipation, knowing where a receiver is going to be and not where they are, but also being able to manipulate a defense by just using his eyes. I love what Caleb Williams has displayed, and I think during the preseason, this next game, we're really going to be able to see that during the film breakdown as well. So the fourth play of 11 on 11 red zone was a shovel pass to Cole Kmet for a touchdown. Really good play there by the offense and Caleb Williams. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Again, 3 snap penalties for the first team offense in 11 on 11s. Got to clean that up. The first play was a false start to Bates. Second play was another false start. The third play was a toss that Javon Dexter destroyed. Again, he's someone that's standing out almost every single day at practice. We also saw Herbert get met by Dominique Robinson in the backfield. We saw a slip screen to Cole Kmet. Pretty nice throw by Caleb Williams. We saw another delay of game by the offense. We saw Keenan Allen in a reverse in the backfield. Pretty much got blown up in the backfield as well. Defense looked really good during 11 on 11 red zone portion. So that was something to note. Let's see. So we had some more 11 on 11s in 2-minute drill. First play was a strike to DJ Moore 15 yards down the field. Beautiful. Second play was batted down to the line of scrimmage. Another play, we had a handoff to DeAndre Swift. Looked like a halfback draw type of play. We're a little bit delayed. Let's see. We had a Gerald Everett catch down the field. A check down to Swift. Not really a great play, though, because I think Odunze didn't give a great block on that one. But overall, guys, practice was really good. I feel like as they continue to get more guys back healthy, things are going to ramp up even more for them. Overall, not bad. Tyson Badger had a couple of nice throws, had a touchdown in the 2s. I think Caleb Williams had some really good throws to DJ Moore. Gerald Everett also had one to Keenan Allen and Odunze as well. So all those guys getting a lot of look here. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below. Who are you most excited to see during their next preseason game? Hopefully going to see a lot more guys get some more work. So let me know what you guys are excited to see. Hit the like button, join the family, turn on post notifications. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next Bears update, which should be very, very soon. Peace.